Does I have more money than you now?
I have 11 million world.
Oh crap. To change the title of this.
All right, we might be ready to move on this thing. If you want the work, you'll get a knock on your door any minute.
Mason Caro says he's stunned.
What's up?
Fleeca 2030 says here you go, being my heist person.
Mason Caro says I feel like I have no friends for some reason.
Oh, don't say that. You have us?
Fresh meat! I want to hear the sound of you not speaking, my friend. Get over here to the freak shop. We got shit to discuss. Probably. We definitely got drugs, though.
Fleeca 2030 says for my hacker at least.
What's your nightclub?
Yeah. Change the name to the nightclub.
Fleeca 2030 says you okay with being my hacker.
Yeah, are you ready for the heist?
Mason Caro says, are you on your gaming chair today?
I am, actually, in a different part of the house. I'm in a corner.
Fleeca 2030 says you now.
Alright.
Mason Caro says that's cool.
Are you gonna help me sell after this?
Fleeca 2030 says I just need one more setup.
Mason Caro says, guess what stunt?
What?
Fleeca 2030 says I will.
Alright. Since you're gonna help me, let me go ahead and then supply my businesses.
Fleeca 2030 says I'm joining now.
Mason Caro says I got a modded acid lab.
What?
Mason Caro says, do you want to see it?
Sure.
Luca 2030 says I have to stay on a charger for a little bit.
Are you ready right now?
Luca 2030 says KM.
Alright. Are you on the server? Whoop.
Luca 2030 says I can wait until you're done.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and invite me. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna disband the club and then you can invite me now. How's that?
There's lightning striking all over the world. There's lightning striking all over the world. There's lightning striking all over the world. There's lightning striking all over the world.
Is that you?
Luca 2030 says I'm all the way in Paletto. Luca 2030 says no.
Oh, okay.
Mason Caro says I got you.
Luca 2030 says I'm near my apartment.
Go ahead and invite me to your CEO or whatever you need to do.
Mason Caro says, do you want to invite Luca?
Luca 2030 says see his acid lab before you join.
Is it outside?
Mason Caro says Acid Lab.
Nice. That's cool.
Luca 2030 says I'm in now my apartment.
All right.
Mason Caro says, do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Luca 2030 says there you go. Luca 2030 says I just did.
GTA 5, you are watching Stuntman Dad. You got great taste. This shit might stop a missile. Loud and proud, like my gay cousin.
Mason Caro says, can you invite me, Luca?
It's only 2 people, I think.
Luca 2030 says you only do until that heist.
really. I am very lucky, honey, that I did not break my toe. It was like the cartoon. You know how in the cartoons it's like that was me.
Luca 2030 says the other heists are more than two.
So what are you making, babe? Oh, yeah. Nice. I'd like to unmask this one.
Luca 2030 says love the bag.
Me too. Alright, I'm ready.
Hello? Can you hear me? I'll be here to talk you through all these jobs. We got here, oh, yeah, car. Okay. You're on the way to Del Perro, a Korean town. You almost there? Remember, you can do this however you like, as long as you're careful. If you're not careful, they'll clock you, and then you won't get any choice how this is going down. They're meant to be on the top level of this garage on the north side. So, I see two ways of doing it. You go up the north ramps and hit them hard and quick, or you go up the south ramps, get in position, and try to get the drop on them from cover. You can do it however you like, as long as you get it done. And oh yeah, we don't want anyone looking for you, so put on masks before saying hi.
Luca 2030 says I forgot armor.
Please tell me we don't have to start driving again. Died.
Luca 2030 says it's not far at least.
Well, this time you'd ride on my car.
Luca Luca2030 says Pink Mobile, we serious. Luca2030 says we need bikes that are more nimble.
So I'm gonna get out of the car yet. Hang on.
You're not allowed here. This is the wrong place.
Fuck! Alright. Okay, alright. That was my bad. My bad. Huh? I don't. I don't sell this week, right? Oh, I didn't sell last week.
Jenny says hello.
What's up?
Queen Jenny says doing missions.
Yeah, I'm doing missions with a viewer. A viewer wanted me to help them out, so I'm helping them out. I suck at this.
Queen Jenny says okay. Luca2030 says this time we need to back the car up before grenade.
Alright, let's do that. Oh look, this one is...
Queen Jenny says I've been helping random people with missions.
Oh really? You should join us in the heist. Come on. After this setup. Right now it is a 2-player heist, yeah, but even at the end? I thought it was a 4-player heist.
Queen Jenny says I'm getting on soup and going to eat dinner soon. Queen Jenny says soon.
Alright. No, come on. Can't do that either.
Luca 2030 says Sonogane. Onesby says, can I join too?
We're doing the
Luca
Karuma thing on the
2030
Fleeca
says
Job. There's
just
only 2 people right
fireworks
now.
cannon. Luca 2030 says we need fireworks that don't blow up cars. Luca 2030 says are we red? Oh my says PS4.
No, it's an Xbox.
Luca 2030 says should we ran?
No, let's go ahead and just try to shoot him out. Let's do a shootout. Come on. We got this. Have confidence in ourselves.
Onesby says stun I managed to get all them released cars.
This is the wrong place. There is no right time.
Luca 2030 says why just why? Luca 2030 says let me just use my cannon careful. Luca 2030 says let hit my batteries before we go. Luca 2030 says I'm good.
This is the wrong place.
Mason Caro says you're like the only one that plays with me. People don't really play with me that much more.
Luca 2030 says so many guns work wonderfully. Well, Onesby says just shoot and pray. Luca 2030 says new and fresh batteries are in.
I gotta suck at this game a lot of the time.
Luca 2030 says I had to wait for my pack of batteries.
Mason Caro says after you guys are done, can you help me with this? Mason Caro says after you guys are done, can you help me with this? Mason Caro says after you guys are done, can you help me with this?
What is it this?
Mason Caro says long.
Done have you done Mastermind
Try not to
before?
damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car. If you think you
Mastermind,
can the cops in a wrecked
like,
car, then go ahead.
like the board game or like a big? Oh, what? I don't know. What is that? Have I done it? No. Okay.
You can't beat us.
You can always ride the bike.
If the exhaust on that car is dragging along the road, that's on you. How's it driving? I don't want to call this an idiot-proof heist car. I mean, there's no limit to some people's stupidity, but you gotta be very fucking dumb to let the cops catch you in one of these. It's got muscle, traction, lightweight armor that shouldn't compromise performance. This is the one for us. Now, get it back in one piece, and I'll shut up about it.
I'll look after this.
Luca 2030 says there we go finally.
Yay, $24,000.
So stuck, man. I'm stuck.
Well, once B says I want to do Mastermind, I think it pays 12 mil.
What is Mastermind? What is it again, Nicholas? So, what does it entail?
Luca 2030 says heist time.
What is criminal mastermind?
Well, once B says you need like a team of 4.
Mason Caro says, are you guys still in the mission or no?
We're still in the mission.
Well, once B says then you gotta do all the Pacific Standard jobs.
Mason Caro says, can you help me? Mason Caro says BLZ.
We still gotta do the, we're gonna do the heist now.
Mason Caro says first dose 6 off the rail. Mason Caro says, can you just help me with this one mission? Mason Caro says, please. Mason Caro says, please.
Smoke Penny 3 for this LE stunning setup.
Yeah, I'm in a different part of the living room now. I'm no longer in the dining room there.
Luca 2030 says we can't, it's going to reset me. Smoke Penny 3 for says so you just game anywhere in a house law.
Yeah. See, I've done the dining room, the living room, the bedroom. I haven't done the kitchen. We should do one in the kitchen, honey. It's funny though, because where I am right now, I have a pretty good view of the whole house.
Smoke Penny 3 for says even in a backyard law.
Yeah! Wouldn't that be
Luca
funny?
2030 says she would hate you.
Mason Caro says, so you won't help me, okay?
I want to help you. Can we finish this one first?
Mason Caro says, my bad caught.
Smoke Penny 30 for says Mason chill law.
Ah, your first time. You know, the first times. Well, it's never easy. There won't exactly be
Mason Caro says
fireworks,
well,
you know?
and freaking board law.
It'll be vaguely awkward and disappointing. You know, you probably stick the wrong thing in the wrong part, and you'll finish too early, and you won't be able to make eye contact afterwards.
Luca
but,
2030
but
says
new worlds
Wade Mason.
will open up. Something will have changed, you know, new opportunities, new risks. And that's when you'll remember that old Uncle Lester was here for you, holding your hand, you know, guiding you through it. And then you'll feel a little creeped out, but you're gonna repress it, squash it down, and we'll never talk about
Luca
it.
2030 says how much you want.
Okay.
I'll take the
First
minimum.
time. Fleeca! Woo!
You can take the you take the more money.
2-man score, right? One of you drives, keeps the heat off of you. The other goes into the bank, goes to the specific safety deposit box.
Is this a drilling
you
one?
Get out of there. You get in that fast armored
Okay.
car,
Let's see if I can
and you
drill.
get the hell out of that place. Then once you're clean, once you got no heat on you,
Luca
come see me.
2030 says
In the
we
box,
make almost
you get
1
paid.
mil.
Okay.
You take
You know,
take them take
like
the
I said,
bigger
it is your
share.
first
You
time,
Take as much
so,
as you can.
Don't expect too much. There are wild, insane,
Luca
mind-blowing
2030
orgies
says
in your
7.5
future.
for K is good.
Orgies! But, you know, we all gotta start somewhere.
You can give me less.
Good luck.
It's fine. Are you drilling or am I
Luca
drilling?
2030 says you're Lester Bro.
Are you drilling or am I drilling?
Luca 2030 says I am.
This is what I get to chill in the outside of the front. Take more, take more, take more. Higher
Luca
for you.
2030 says you're the driver.
Go to 75, go to 85. No, go back, go back, go back. Go back.
Luca 2030 says I gotta wait. Luca 2030 says no, we're in a cutscene.
Oh, okay. Go to 85% for you. Well, it helps in the bunk in the hangar.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. Voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. 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 I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. Voices in
Luca 2030 says that's minimum.
I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. Voices in my head go. Voices in my head go. I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go. Voices in my I know I should sleep, but the voices in my head go.
You can do the last dose with dog water?
Voices in my head go. Voices in my head go.
Fleeca 2030 says like the mask.
Voices in my head go. Voices in my head go.
I got you. Just don't know.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited for you. I've got goosebumps up my arms and butterflies in my stomach and a light film of sweat on my upper lip. You know where you left the car. At least I hope you do. You weren't drunk on painkillers, were you? Oh, no, that was me. Okay, get the car, then move on to the bank. Driller, I'm sending you that hacking program. When you get in the car, you need to get on it and start breaking into their system.
This thing has been for off-road and you can't off-road for shit.
You got the wheels? All right, go to the bank. Driller, start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through with it. You know, I'd probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back and maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. You know, it'd be scarier if I threatened to kill you, wouldn't it? But in the age of the internet, nothing is forgotten and humiliation is worse than death. In a way. No, it's not, is it? I should have made a death threat or like at least a mutilation threat. Said I'd, cut off your nose or I'd use your ass for an ashtray or do something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. The next pair of mutes I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in, you go in hard. There are 4 security cameras in the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on ground control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Go back to the safety deposit room and start drilling. You get the box, come out of there, get in the car, and hit the road. Now, part of the money I put up for this job went to getting you out clean. I hired the best guy in the business to get you away from the cops. He wasn't cheap, nor were the expenses he submitted. But, only the best. You at the bank, you need to wait until the drillers got into their network before making a move. How's the hack coming? You should have this done by now.
This
Caro says taking a long time lol.
Can I shoot him?
Fuck me!
Oh yeah, you don't fuck
Oh my god, no! Holy... Jesus fuck! Holy moly!
Luca 2030 says the second sucks.
I don't like this!
Well says, what car is this?
I think it's the Armor Karuma, I guess.
What the fuck? Puta madre! Shit, yo!
Thank you for following.
It's just a game. People talk, people sing. In the end, it's just a game.
Penalty. ¡Lejos!
Hola.
Hola, fanática. ¡Te jodió la mano! Well, how the hell did he get around? Stop!
2030 says last.
Was that your mother?
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get out of here though.
Mason Caro says, what in the world did I come back to? Mason Caro says explode.
No!
Mason Caro says explode it, explode it, explode it.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account. Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Mason Caro says, is it too hard for you, bro?
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Holy shit!
I know, right?
Oh yeah! Good God!
Oh fuck!
Luca 2030 says bro.
So I guess you're the one.
Sunny days, it's such a pretty place. I see your smiling face. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming. All my friends, so sweet and innocent. The story never ends. Woke up and now I think I'm dreaming.
Mason Caro says him not trying to be rude, but you're wasting his time.
Luca 2030 says I'm trying my best cop.
You got the wheels? All right, go to the bank. Driller, start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through with it. You know, I'd probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back and maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. You know, it'd be scarier if I threatened to kill you, wouldn't it? But in the age of the internet, nothing is forgotten and humiliation is worse than death. In a way. No, it's not, is it? I should have made a death threat or like, at least a mutilation threat. Said I'd, cut off your nose or I'd use your ass for an ashtray or do something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. The next pair of mutes I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in, you go in hard. There are 4 security cameras in the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on crowd control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Go back to the safety deposit room and start drilling. You get the box, come out of there, get in the car, and hit the road.
Follow
Part of the money I
Stuntman
put up
Dad's
for this
account.
job went to getting you out clean. I hired the best guy in the business to get you away from the cops. He wasn't cheap, more the expenses he submitted. But, only the best. When you're out of the bank, all you gotta do is get to him and he'll get you out. You think you can manage that? Well, we're all about to find out.
Yo, meet me at the beach later. No way.
Mason Caro says, can you try to hurry up this time? And getting more bored.
Come on, don't rush
Luca
it.
2030 says that Mason Caro bro stuff.
Come on, just chill, Mason. We all started somewhere, man.
Mason Caro says, well, Luca, you're mostly wasting his time, bro.
Luca 2030 says bro someone mute Mason.
You at the bank? You need to wait until the drillers got into their network before making a move. You don't have time or resources to open the vault door any other way. How's the hack coming? You should have this done by now.
Mason Caro says yeah. What Lester said lol. Mason Caro says all jokes aside.
Luca 2030 says some man who's in
Move on the
Mason.
bank until you're in their network. Wait on the driller.
Mason Caro says all jokes.
Luca 2030 says someone mute Mason.
Just concentrate on the hack. You got this! You got this, bro.
Mason Caro says I think your live is. Mason Caro says messing up for me. Mason Caro says your live is kind of lagging a little.
How was this
Luca
destroyed?
2030 says no one quitted so I can make you as the hacker.
Mason Caro says for me though.
Yeah, quit the job. I'll be the hacker. Then Mason can make fun of me.
Mason Caro says Vaughn.
Luca 2030 says I thought it was a different one. I thought it was a fingerprint. Luca 2030 says Mason the jokes didn't help.
Oh, this is a good. What are we gonna watch tonight, honey?
Luca 2030 says and pressuring me didn't help either.
Yeah, I'll continue watching that.
Mason Caro says Luca.
Luca 2030 says that Mason Caro was the line.
Mason Caro says the lines are kinda hard. Lol.
set as my apartment and am joining now. Fleeca 2030 says I wasted most of the time online.
Let me deliver this to my garage and then better get this done.
Mason Caro says, gosh darn it, I'm hungry.
What happened? You never called back.
Mason Caro says, can I join you?
Fleeca 2030 says apparently it's full, so I'm going to another lobby.
Alright. Just go to like a private lobby or something.
Mason Caro says he's stunned. Guess what?
What?
Fleeca 2030 says I'm so stressed, bro.
What's to be a relaxing game?
Mason Caro says I had that car that says the F word you. Mason Caro says on the plate.
Stuntman Fanatic 16 ya vuelvo.
Okay.
Mason Caro says on the plate.
Like this? No. You like this right here? Like this paint job? Have you even looked at it?
Mason Caro says on the plate. It says the F you word law.
I remember.
Mason Caro says there's nobody in my lobby. You want me to invite you guys.
Fleeca 2030 says I'm in my apartment now.
All right.
Luca 2030 says I'm starting it now about to win.
All right. We're gonna go through the cutscene again, boys. Oh. Okay. I got to go through the cutscene.
Luca 2030 says we done, I think it shouldn't.
Ah!
Yay!
Mason Caro says knock, knock, knock wall.
All right, here we go.
Luca 2030 says like it.
Mason Caro says 67. Mason Caro says 6.
Luca 2030 says I love my mask.
Mason Caro says 7. Mason Caro says 6. Mason Caro says 6. Mason Caro says 7. Mason Caro says 7.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited for you. I've got goosebumps up my arms and butterflies in my stomach and a light film of sweat on my upper lip. You know where you left the car? At least I hope you do. You were drunk on painkillers, were you? No, that was me. Okay, get the car and then move on to the bank.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Driller, start hacking their network. You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely. The hacking program's cleaning up after you, so you can take as many shots as you want and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I put a lot of work into this.
Mason Caro says Stuntman is good at this law.
Go through with it. You know, I'd probably
Mason Caro says law.
speak to you for a week and then spread nasty
Mason Caro
rumors
says
behind your
law.
back. And maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are. Yeah, it'd be scarier if I threatened to kill you with it. But in the age of the internet, nothing is forgotten, and humiliation is worse than death. In a way. No, it's not, isn't it? I should have made a death threat, or like, at least a mutilation threat. Said I'd, cut off your nose, or I'd use your ass for an ashtray, or do something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. The next pair of mutes I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time. We've given you pump-action shotguns to take in. They should look intimidating enough. You both go in. You go in hard. There are 4 security cameras in the foyer. Driver, take them out as soon as you walk in the door. Then you're on crowd control. Driller, when you're in the network, you'll be able to open the vault door on your phone. Go back to the safety deposit room and start drilling. You get the box, come out of there, get in the car, and hit the road. And part of the money I put up for this job went to getting you out clean. I hired the best guy in the business to get you away from the cops. He wasn't cheap, or the expenses I submitted. But, only the best. When you're out of the bank, all you gotta do is get to him and he'll get you out. Think you can manage that? Well, we're all about to find out. You at the bank? You need to wait until the drillers got into their network before making a move. How's the hack coming? You should have this done by now. Like I said, do not move on the bank until you're in their network. Wait on the driller.
Mason Caro says, how's your day, Luca?
Okay, time to open the vault. Take out your phone and trigger the door. Here we go. Put on a mask if you haven't already and get inside. Okay, now find the safety deposit box.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says arroba Mason Caro hola, ¿qué tal tu día?
Okay, go in your bag, get out the drill.
This one you have to be like slow, right?
Don't go too quick, or it's gonna overheat. If you see smoke, ease off. If the drill burns out, this whole thing will take too long.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
You need to hurry this up.
Please, don't shoot me. You might got me.
How you doing with that drill?
You made your point.
Whatever you want.
That drill got another gear? Come on!
What did they do to you?
Oh my God, man.
Oh, nice. You buy that one?
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says
What?
welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Luca 2030 says I raced a little bit and it triggered. Luca 2030 says, do you like the match?
Okay, now find the safety deposit box. There it is. Drill it. You found the box? Okay, go in your bag, get out the drill. Don't go too quick, or it's gonna overheat. If you see smoke, ease off. If the drill burns out, this whole thing will take too long. Keep going, we need that box. We need to hurry this up. How you doing with that drill?
What's that?
That drill got another gear? Come on! This shouldn't be taking so long.
I don't want to get shot.
I don't want to die.
You got it! Get back to the car!
Mason Caro says be quiet, Lester Law.
Go, go, go! You didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says lol. Stuntman Fanatic Uno says Robo Mason Carol
He's got a plan for the cops if you can just get there. Guy's name's Eddie Toe. He's a professional. He'll take care of everything.
Hoy yo tengo la paciencia de un cura. Me jodió.
Look, don't worry about the cops. Just get to the bridge. Hey, come in. This is your getaway
Stuntman
guy.
Fanatic Uno
Lester
says
tells
sí
me you were
está
in
fuerte
now.
todo.
Keep driving for the bridge. I got this under control. We have liftoff. Let's go.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
I need one more heart me. Who's gonna send it?
Show it to me.
Luca 2030 says one
Yes,
job
the
down, many to
Holiday
go.
season. Crest residents.
Oh, God, don't say
Daddy's
that.
out drinking. Say, passed. And if that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, for the first time that wasn't bad, but don't.
Luca
quit
2030
cleaning.
says delayed.
Oh yeah, we didn't definitely did like it.
There's also a time limit coming up.
Go stuntman. Go stunt.
Mason Caro says you only got 90,000 from that.
I know.
Luca Luca 2030 says, and I got for 100 to K. Luca 2030 says, oh God, for 100K heads.
All right.
If you don't like your job, quit. Stop watching TV. Life is simple. If you're looking for the love of your life, stop. Is
this for real?
If you don't like something, change it.
Luca 2030 says no scope.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll get back to it then.
Los Santos PD, park your vehicle immediately.
Mason Caro says join my mission.
Alright, send me the invite. Aim Salt said to him for you to send an invite to him too.
Los Santos Police, pull your vehicle over.
Little white hearts beat.
Go ahead and invite Aim Salt too.
Luca 2030 says, I hope you didn't mind the cops.
Mason Caro says he needs to add me.
Hang on.
Luca 2030 says, let me get my cake.
You have any snacks? Oh, damn.
Mason Caro says, is he ready?
Yes. Huh?
Destination, Humane Labs. Let's go. I'll fill you in on the way. With those peace and love losers gone, we are on track to take over the whole industry. But we might need a few professional-grade precursor chemicals for the old lab setup.
Mason Caro says everybody get in my car.
Oh, great question, Fresh Meat. I got no freaking idea. But I'm gonna hand you over to my personal physician for the nerd stuff. Lab Rat, get over here and tell Fresh Meat what a precursor chemical is. Hey, this thing on? Okay, my friend, precursor chemicals. The building blocks. I'm gonna spare you an extra organic chem and just say acid's not meth, you know what I mean? You need more than a grocery store to make the magic happen. Most of the chems are pretty rare and they're on the government's blacklist. You can't buy them without the DEA looking over your shoulder. So, we gotta steal them. That's right. And when it comes to high-quality, federally prohibited chemicals, Humane Labs is the only store in town. Now, you're the kind of person with some hacking tools, right? Once you get through the door, we're gonna need some kind of intel on their inventory. Send a pic to Lab Rat, and we take it from there.
Mason Caro says, do you want to spawn faster car?
No, it's not.
Once you're at Humane Labs, hack your way in. Needless to say, the shadiest shit state-funded biological research lab is well guarded. Stay low if you can.
Stuntman Fanatic Unit says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Fire still alive. Can you feel it? Flames alive.
Get up here. Come on, guys. Ow.
Mason Caro says, do you have your optimizer?
Just come up here. Just walk up here.
Hell yeah! Lab Rat says we hit the jackpot. There's a bunch of the chemicals he needs all crated up. Grab them.
Smoke goes in the night. Feedback, don't feel okay. One by one we find out. Drum by the drum, the fire.
Okay, screw the jackpot. Lab Rat just found the mother lode. There's a bunch of super pure precursor chemicals heading south on a train, along with this pretty rad looking truck. Keep grabbing what you can. I gotta come up with a new plan.
Eyes closed, we feel the cold. The rhythm cracks, the spirits grow.
Mason Caro says, oops.
Hands raise the heat. Circle spins. The fire wins. Passion and beat and break. Dancing shadows, life
In the fire circle, we
Attention, team! We have a new plan. We're gonna stop that train right now. And by stop, I mean we're gonna cause a massive fucking crash. I'm sending you the location for the switching station. Get there as fast as you can. We're only gonna have one shot at this. You're gonna have to beat the train to the switching station and pull the lever. That'll switch it over to another track. Boom! Spoils and wreckage! Woo!
let it ride.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says @Invincible Wave. Welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Choo-choo! This bitch is going fast!
Really? We have a flat tire?
Mason Caro says you can spawn your knight. Mason Caro says shark.
Alright. I see that.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up.
you get me closer to the road, please? Oh, in this track? Are you driving?
You realize
I'll get back to it then.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Mason Caro says ask your son how's his day.
Hey, son, how's your day? He said great.
Mason Caro says good to hear.
Yes, you did it! Okay, first things first. You're gonna need some tools to open the shipping containers. You're right by a quarry, right? You gotta have
Mason Caro says how was your day?
over to that crash
My day was
site.
great.
We'll head out before the guys with guns show up.
For this one, Dad, you should probably get your promo because this is gonna be some
Okay. Okay, I'm anywhere near the road.
I almost tried to get hit by a car.
Lost in the silence of the deep, where every shadow falls asleep. Looking through all those
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
holding what we can't see. Don't resist it now.
Mason Caro says when you're by the road, spawn your night shark.
Every breath you take is the same.
Damn doors in the car? Nicholas! For fuck's sake, Nicholas.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? It's coming at you.
Alright, get me to my car.
I don't think the night shark's got a full.
If they do. Let's get to the car.
Mason Caro says you will get there faster with your night shark.
Yeah, whatever. I'm better off.
Plus, I have guns you can start shooting. You can actually you can throw explosives from my car. Picking you up.
Do you see it yet?
Mason Caro says there's only 9 people in here today long. Mason Caro says there's acid on the ground wall.
Cracking shit open. The only chemicals on there are the ones we need. Go, go, go! You know, I'm looking at this manifest and I'm kind of impressed at how many biohazards they managed to get onto one train. Don't stand in any weird sludge for too long, okay? Might burn off your toes.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
The getaway car? Getaway driver? That's a designated driver.
You still get shot at. What are you talking about?
I've been dead by the way I accidentally blew myself up. Mason Caro says don't touch the green acid screen, we'll get weird.
Fleeca 2030 says stunt, you're the driver. Fleeca 2030 says stunt, protect the brocade.
Man, I need to get some health back.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Luca 2030 says, Aim, you got this.
Drive our new mobile app right back to the freak shop. As soon as
Come on.
the monster
Everybody's counting on you, baby.
I can't wait anymore.
Yeah. In the count. On the count of the.
Mason Caro says is Aim Salty the only one that's alive.
Yeah.
Luca 2030 says he fine, he can't get shot from rear.
Mason Caro says fuck.
Luca 2030 says he was Aim soft.
That's my son. He's right next to me. Fuck, Nicholas! What the fuck, dude?
I'll give you a chunk for grabbing all that stuff. A mobile acid lab? Gotta be worth the investment.
Mason Caro says you don't know Aim Salt. Aim Salt is his son.
Luca 2030 says hi stunt son.
I believe you are. Jesus Christ. Hey, we got the...
Luca 2030 says Vinny graduated.
Yes, he did. Going to UNLV? Fuck!
Yeah, I thought it would deliver.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Luca 2030 says Salt Bro.
Couldn't have done it better myself, Freddo.
Mason Caro says tell Stuntmom hi when you get time.
Luca 2030 says move
Stop,
your
Mom. They said
joysticks.
hi.
Hi.
Stop, Mom says hi.
Luca 2030 says we need your son in the cam as well.
Mason Caro says GG guys.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says hola.
Stunt son is camera guy.
Thank you!
Oh wow, thanks. Who sent that? Dude, thanks, man.
Mason Caro says at STUNTMAN Fanatic 1 hola.
Luca 2030 says with Stunt Dad.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says arroba Mason Carol, ¿cómo estás?
Alright, enough! Where's a bounty on them?
Uno says arroba Josué HN.
You really?
Thank you. Stuntman Fanatic Uno says arroba Mason Carol, me alegro.
Luca 2030 says hola is our stunt son.
Hang on. Ah!
Josu HM Gaming says.
Really? That's the one that... Oh, for fuck's sake.
Josu HM Gaming says family GTA. Luca 2030 says we know you love it.
Stompman fanático.
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride?
Personas abrazándose, personas abrazándose, personas abrazándose, personas abrazándose.
Alright, I'll get back to work.
Mason Caro says I got $6 mil.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
You join the MC? We're gonna do consent.
Colors blending in the sky, like a dream weekend tonight.
Luca 2030 says please put your son and I beg of you.
Mason Caro says who are you? Start anything, let me upgrade my thing, okay?
You mind if I deliver Christmas plate?
Well, let's see how much. How long is that gonna take?
Well, that's fine.
Mason Caro says before you start something, let me upgrade my thing I meant.
All right, hurry up, do it. See how accurate this business tracker is. It says I should have almost done. Well, cocaine should be completely done. Let's see if that's true. Wait. Did I not get the supplies? I got the supplies! No, that doesn't mean anything. That is fucked up.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Oh, it says the shipment of supplies is on its way? So that shipment never got there? Alright, are we ready to go?
Luca 2030 says probably SHOLD check your heli.
Come on, I don't see you, Nicholas. Sure. I do not see you at all. No, because everybody else is there.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Are you sure we're on the same server? What the fuck? I don't think so. That's never happened. Are you an MC? So then stop being an MC. Gee, look who appeared.
Mason Caro says him done.
Luca 2030 says hurry up.
Mason Caro says second one on the MC. Mason Caro says I did get it.
Stop being an MC.
Mason Caro says, well, what the hell am not getting it?
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Alright. Guess I can do that now. Is everybody in? Mason! Why? Little
Mason Caro says it went away when I got on it.
Watch the fuck out! Wait!
Stuntman Fanatic 16, cuidado loco.
Says if not flipping God, it's full.
Stuntman Fanatic 1 says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Says what the hell is happening?
Latigazo says people call me names at school cause I'm a Democrat. Latigazo says people call...
Stuntman Fanatic 16 arroba latigazo s hola
Latigazo says your live is lagging, boss.
Mason Caro says your stream is lagging so bad. Mason Caro says what the hell is happening to your string?
Can you hear me?
Mason Caro says, yeah, you're perfect now.
Yeah, with the internet. I think the internet went down or something went down.
Mason Caro says mine is fine.
What a effing mess today has been. What have we learned today?
I can feel your heartbeat moving to the same beat. Night is warm, air is sweet. Dancing barefoot on the street. We don't need a destination.
Mason Caro says invite me.
Everything just feels right. Hold me close, don't let go. Let the rhythm take control.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Mason Caro says you want to see my acid lab now.
I already saw it. Remember? No, that's not how it's standing.
Mason Caro says I upgraded it. You want to see it though. Mason Caro says what the hell, it's full. Mason Caro says 67. Mason Caro says
hey, Nicholas,
67.
do you want to do some survival? Oh, you're done.
Mason Caro says you want to do survival.
Take control.
Oh my god. I'm a mess today. We get Sandy Shore.
So
of course! I'm gonna do a nightclub mission
Mason
and
Caro says he'll invite you to the survival mission.
it says it's at Sandy Shores. Right on brand.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Mason Caro says the stream is lagging again.
Oh. Am I back again at this shit?
How we doing out there? Our guys still have a...
Stuntman Fanatic 16 se queda pegado.
Mason Caro says, what the hell is happening?
I don't know what the hell is happening. Even my life got flagged for something.
King Julian says, did you get the Panther statue?
I did not. Oh, please don't say that. What is going on with the internet? Yeah, like it kicked everybody out. No, no.
Mason Caro says, can you invite Fleeca back or is he not here?
I don't know, let's see.
King Julian says it's a guarantee to get Panther statue first try.
Mason Caro says, though, it started.
Stuntman Fanatic 16 says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
King Julian says, can I join you?
Yes.
We got one of our own down. Hey, low. Yeah, talk shit now. You know what time it is. You ain't...
Jeez.
Stuntman Fanatic Uno says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
No, not the Cayo Perico. This is like the young, the salvage yard.
Hey, listen here, motherfucker.
You guys gonna do it alone?
Damn, you hit?
What do you want?
Put some pressure on it.
I don't know. We can ask him.
You
I don't know how to do it.
motherfucker. Don't fuck with the ballers, baby. We going to bleed. Bitch ass. Hey, did they get you? Ass motherfucker. For y'all now, man.
Oh, what happened? Oh.
Mason Caro says, let's do another one.
Game Salt wants to do Cayo Perico survival. Where do you do that at? I don't see that here.
Mason Caro says, go to free mode.
Go to free mode.
Mason Caro says, do you want to help me with my setups and then we could start the kale?
No. I guess with a KO, I don't want to. I just want to.
King Julian says wanna do course send a heist after I done the setups.
Well, I'm gonna get off in about 18 minutes.
Latigazo S says no. King Julian says oh. Latigazo S says homie with the extra. Say that to me, but I don't know what it is. King Julian says see you later.
Mason Caro says it said that you left.
Alright, King Julian. Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
Mason Caro says actually, what the hell is happening?
I don't know what is happening.
Stuntman Fanatic 16 se está quedando pegado mucho.
Yo creo que el internet estaba mal. Yo creo que algo está pasando con el internet.
Stuntman Fanatic 1 says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account. Welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account.
Porque todo ha sido, esto ha sido todo pujo de...
Stuntman Fanatic 16 no escuché.
What is happening?
Mason Caro says when you get it, invite your son. Mason Caro says join my MC.
All right.
What the fuck are we doing? No. Why are we doing this?
From Air Force, very experienced, very bored. In fact, he is so bored, he has picked up a gambling habit and lost some nasty people. Too much money. We get rid of these people, he will owe us favor, yes? He has given us coordinates. Should be with you now. Some kind of house on stilts.
No says welcome. Follow Stuntman Dad's account. Stuntman Dad's account. Stuntman Fanatic 16 todo es culpa de Mason.
Mason Caro says not this again.
Stuntman Fanatic 16 todo es culpa de Mason.
Mason Caro says not this again.
Stuntman Fanatic 16 tu culpa.
Stunt Managing says Dios mío.
Can we do the KO Prequel Survival? You hear that, Deb? Survival.
Stuntman Fanatic 1 says lol.
Yeah, we're getting off live soon. I want to see what. Yeah, we're getting off live soon. I want to see what. Yeah. Is it community mission? No. Oh my god. You serious? Again?
Stuntman Fanatic 16 eso es media hora de reposición.
Mason Caro says your live is lagging for me.
Literally limping to the end. You're still here. Why?
Stuntman Fanatic 1 says lol.
Oh my god.
Mason Caro says, do you want to join my game?
I think I'm gonna end it. Actually, when we.
Mason Caro says, do you want to join my game?
I think I'm gonna.
The stream is so laggy.
Well, hi there.
The stream is so laggy.
Well, hi there. Goddamn work. As you can see, we're on the way to Tahiti. Outlaws for life.